Hello, 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 everybody, and happy Sandbox Saturday. And today's not really a survival Saturday because I'm not doing anything, hopefully, that's going to get myself killed in game. In fact, I should be pretty safe because what we're doing today is celebrating Black Desert Online's Heidel Ball, which was last weekend. And we're going to take a look at Heidel in game and compare it to Heidel in real life. I took a few pictures while I was on the trip. So yeah, that is what I have planned for today. So incredible, exciting, whatchamacallit, action? Really? No, that's not a thing. But it should be fairly fun and interesting anyway. Of course, not only am I going to be showing stuff off, we're going to be talking about the Heidel Ball. And even though I don't have all the written pieces finished out for it, there's plenty of stuff to talk about. So I do believe I have a couple compadres who were joining me today. So I'm going to go and kidnap them. And then they can let me know if they're actually joining in. So just stealing the people. And who are free to jump out if they want to. But as you can see, I've left the screen up a little bit longer today because that screen is a picture of the real life Heidel, which is a French village with a name that I'm always super afraid to say without looking at it. It's like Kazakh Bayonet. Wait, see, now I gotta go look at it again. Doggone it. Oh no, Bayonet at Kazanak. Yeah. Not French, I'm not pronouncing that correct, I know there. Hello, Average Teacup, welcome. And welcome to everybody joining in today. I really am excited for today's stream, which the layout of today's stream was actually a suggestion of one of you amazing viewers. So, see, you never know. Whenever you all share your ideas and stuff, you never know what's going to happen. And there's the cat ready to, bite my leg. Okay. Wow, she's getting really good at only doing this at stream time. All right, so let's jump in. We are right on the road to Heidel right now. I love this picture. I love this picture. So I want to keep staying on this picture, but we can't do that. So here we are. Happy golden days. All right. So I think, let's see. All right, Kat, you are here. Did you want to join in this tour in game as well as we run around Heidel? I think I'm on Calphian 2.
It would probably take me too long to get patched up and everything. I wasn't ready to join you.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you can run away or you could stay in here and listen to the craziness anyway. Because it is both all good. She's still here. She's still waiting to bite me. 2 headbutts, and if I'm not petting after 2 headbutts, I'm going to get a bite. That's how it works. So, I actually was sitting back wondering which character I should do this on, and I've apparently hit one of my skills. Oh well. There we go. But I decided to go with my original. My little Valkyrie here. Who stands... How she can stand like that in those boots, I'll never know. But here we go. So, fun fact. You guys were just looking at a picture. So, here is Heidel. So, I guess I should actually do the picture. I should do a different picture to start. So, fun fact, this does take a couple moments to switch between everything. So, this is a bit sideways. Let's go for one of the sideways ones. Oh, crud. No, that doesn't work. So, yeah, apparently I also can't get the Microsoft whatever picture thing to show up on. I was struggling with it for a while. It has to be Windows Photo Viewer. Has to be Windows Photo Viewer that works. So here's a map of Heidel, and you can see the river, the road along the river, path going up, paths, you know. I will say there are fewer uphill paths in this Heidel than the real one. Okay, it's actually very much like that. So now what I can do is bring up, ta-da! Oh, well, this one, because it's not my size of picture, you can actually see there's the river, there's the road along the river.
Here. I think you can rotate your in-game map view to orient it more like the photo is.
You know, I thought so, but I was having a little bit of trouble with that. Probably because so much else was going wrong. Like, you know, washing machines only blow up when they're full of water. Yeah, I have that problem currently.
And smoke alarms only go off at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, and another one went off again, like 2 a.m. It was like, Rarg! Seriously, dude! Yeah. So after this, I have to go start dealing with... Okay, how do I... There we go. Ta-da! Nope, a little bit. There we go. Oh, I should get rid of all the... There we go. So, yeah. This glowing stuff doesn't happen in real life, though. I gotta tell you that. At least I've never seen it happen. So, really, you do have the river. And, oh, curiously... Yep, okay. So some of the stuff I'm talking about in the article that hasn't published yet is they were talking about making it. How did they make it? They studied Google Maps relentlessly. And of course they couldn't do everything, but they did. They settled Google Maps. Everything from how the roads look to positioning. The one thing that is different, very different, is the castle. The castle on the hill, the real one, is not the same style as they did in game. And that was on purpose. They meant to do that. They needed, you know, they needed something easier. If you guys wandered the inside of this castle, then you would you would appreciate that comment a little more. Yeah. So the castle is still used as like an event venue and a place to tour and stuff. But the village is all completely still inhabited. I mean, as we're walking by, a lady came down and opened up her jewelry shop right next to us. And the bottom row down here, this is where, well, there's the parking lot and everything is this area. Anyway, we'll start showing some of these. The parking lot's down here. There's a post office and everything on this round down here. And then there's the long walk. And, oh, I think that's even the inn. And, yeah, so here we go. There's that picture, the main picture. And so one of the first things... There we go. Stop trying to stab everybody. So this is the road by the river. You've got the stables. a lot more on this side, whereas, and the real one, everything's on that side. But, oh yeah, these roads, this is exactly freaking what those roads look like, except these roads look smoother. Yeah, they're not this smooth there. But they do have the actual, that middle part where the water runs down, that is very, very true to form. I'm trying to get to the water's edge here. Where even am I? Am I not even close yet? Yeah.
No, you're headed right.
Headed right, but not close yet. What the heck? What? No. Get back up. Oh my gosh. What on earth key did I just hit? Alright.
I think you want to keep left.
Did I turn?
Oh, you're going up to the church, I think.
Oh, I wonder if it's the... if it looks like... no, it doesn't quite look like the church. Darn. Alright. So the church doesn't look the same. The church is up in the castle. And little housing areas. Yeah, as I was wandering around, I'm like, where's my house? Where's my house?
I noticed on your gallery they had the little cutout of the blacksmith dude.
Yes, yes. Alright, so. This is actually the better part I should have started at. It's alright. Let's see, I know I've got one. So, here's the water. Hot. Just stand up, girl. Yeah, I don't want to do first person because I have that little glowy on me. Just come to an edge here. And then we come out here. And we change to this one. See, there's a little bit difference because there's an iron railing. The real life one has a people please try not to fall in and die part, but
The game doesn't care so much.
yeah, the game's like you can fall in. We don't care about you. See, maybe I should make these pictures a little bit bigger. I wanted to make sure I didn't take up too much room, but maybe I should anyway. I'll make them all bigger. We like bigger pictures. So,
I do have my game pitching. I'll join you if I finish in time.
yeah, not only did I have to patch again, but it failed again. Yesterday, I was so scared I was going to have to completely reinstall again, which I just did, right? And, but I fixed it. All right, so here's this view a bit. Oh, good, my glowy's gone. It changes the view so much. So I did find I can't just swap the pictures. I actually have to go in. I have to open the new one and close the old one. So now I have to go back, and it takes me just a moment to flip between them. Oh, here we go. I wasn't sure if I was going to use the upright or the... Alright, so yeah, close the old one, open the new one, and then I can just pop. Oh, and now is where I realized when I had to shorten it for that view, I actually am missing some of the picture now. There we go. Oh, see, maybe that one is a little too big to... See, look at that! That's not even that terribly off. So there you've got the river, you've got the bushes and the trees. I mean, seriously. By the way, I'm totally giving credit to this idea to Tanic for watching in-game on top of real-life photos. Incredible idea. Alright, the other one that I had is actually... It's still kind of the same picture, it's just upright, so... We're not going to go with that one. Open with... Alright, got that one open. Close the other one. So, starting with the river. Then we need to go back. Alright. So, this is the road along the river, right? Oh, I wonder which picture I have will show it. Oh. Be careful not to get run over. This roof right there, that is an exact replica of the one. Oh. Well, I'll start with the longer one. I'm like juggling between all these pages. You're not going to be able to see it so much on this one. But this is the view of going down the street. So basically, if we want to run... It's kind of this view. You've got the street running along the river. And then, as you can see, the castle up near the top. So, look at that building on the side right there. This building. Check out this building and its little hanging lamps. Right? Wow, that's a funky carriage. Now, look at the building here in the picture. Same stone look. Heck, now I've like got to go and look at the picture even bigger, right? Same stone look. You can't see the rounded roof in this picture right now. So if you actually take the roof of the house behind it and put it down on this one here, and of course, well, there aren't cars in the game Heidel, but if you haven't noticed, there is a lot of traffic still. So, we're being run over by carts like crazy here.
Yeah, that's the main one of the main thoroughfares.
Yeah, so it's there. It's happening. Goodness, I gotta stop coughing. So, but this roof specifically will show you on... Okay, we'll do these two. Oh, they're both upright pictures too, so... It's easier when I flip between the upright and the and vertical. Horizontal and vertical. So we're just going to keep doing that because it makes everything easier on my end. Now here's a smaller version. We'll just make it big for a second. Do you see that rooftop? Do you see that round roof? Well, not quite an octagon. A septagon?
Pretty close, though.
Yeah, that's... I mean, just look at that. The 2 windows, the... Oh my gosh. An even better picture of that one. I will... Let's see. You have to keep going to open with to use the Windows Photo Viewer. An even better picture of that roof is this vertical picture. So look at that. Is that not crazy? And there's the castle right above it. And you see the peaked roofs. Trust me, that castle in game is a freaking lot closer than it is in real life. I will tell you. So the walk up the paths, many of them were like 60-degree angles. Now that may not sound like a big number, but gets freaking steep. And it's a 500-foot plus elevation change between the river and the castle up top. My watch tracker was like, oh, you just climbed 12 stories. And I believe it because, yeah, I was the slowest one, but I also stopped and took pictures like crazy. You guys can imagine that, right? The girl who takes screenshots all the time, of course, is going to stop and take pictures all the time.
Real life screenshots.
Yeah, they're just real life screenshots. But waiting for people to get out of the way, man. Billy has asked, how long have I played BDO? Well, I started playing at launch. So, in the US, that's what, 8 years ago? But I have not played regularly. I played quite a bit in the beginning, that I was unhappy about the not being able to trade. I keep going back, but I don't stick. I prefer to just go in and sit in the beautiful world and do the events and things like that. But yeah, this is one of the first ones that amazed me. It was like, I remember that, right?
Yeah.
And that's me swinging my arms around again because that's that's what I do. Cut it out, girl. Now we're back to sparkles there. All right, let's... Those 24K real life screenshots. I know, man. Unfortunately, I only use my phone. If I were a photographer like my mom was, I would have all the equipments out, right? But then again, I used to travel with more equipment, and it's not fun. So I basically picked a smartphone with a really good... That was my... like, whatever. I don't care. It has to have a good camera. So, all right, let's go to the next place. I love that there and there, they're so similar. Where are we at on the road? Because we need to go... Yep, all right. Get back in and go up. This is a thing. Oh, I should say... I think I have one of... Yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys how many I took. I took so many pictures of just below the city. City, village, I'm not exactly sure which to best call it. But I did. I just took pictures upon pictures upon... Yeah, that's one of the reasons I was also the last one to even start up, because I was still taking pictures That's just another one of the view. This view. But it is, I mean, they position the castle right back where this view is. Oh, and they did hang banners all over the castle there, so there were plenty of banners going on. Let's see, next picture, we're gonna go up the main street. These are mostly the cosplayers. There's the cosplayers are worshiping Ducky Ducky. I love it. Oh, you know what? Let's look at this one too. So this one, I may make it really big so that you guys can actually see it. But it is a map of the area. So that should have... Yeah, okay, so I'm going to make it bigger. Look at the map. You can see the shape of the city, the river, and it pretty much follows what the map does. So when you're saying you looked at... Oh, here we go. Let's move the map over this way. There we go. Oh. Let's change the orientation of the map a little bit. Oh, now I can't remember how did I do that the first time? Figures.
Well, you just kind of drug it with your mouse, but...
I did too. Oh, yeah, there we go. No, I'm going the wrong way. This way. I mean, it has the same footprint, even. It's craziness. Craziness, I tell you.
So when you were there, could you tap on that map and then auto run where you wanted to go?
I did mention how much I wish there was that once I was walking up the streets, okay? Because, see, you come here, and it's time to... So basically right here where this stuff is, they have the little map building and a little... Well, I guess I can kind of show it. It will be behind the cosplayers because I didn't have the exact picture of that, but I just got to make this the auto. So if you look behind the cosplayers who are worshiping the Ducky Ducky right now, you can see these are the side buildings. So there's a little building that's a restroom. There's a little building that has some kind of shop or something in it. And the river is exactly right on the right of that picture. So that's right here. So, oh my heavens, you've got to be kidding me. That farm building over there actually matches the one that I took a picture of from the top of the castle looking down over. Holy cow. I mean, it's not absolutely perfect, but... so this one's a little bit different. They don't have the public restrooms here, but they do have the little buildings. Okay, I gotta go find that one picture for you real quick. That's at the end of my pictures, so let me scroll. Okay, those are the churches. That's inside the castle. That's more inside the castle. Lots more inside the castle. So much more inside the castle. Yeah, for any who don't know, I have a severe love of castles. Absolutely. Oh, that one's video form, so I have to do the picture form. There we go. Oh, it's kind of far away. Okay, maybe it's a little bit off, but it still looks really cool. Do 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 do. See, there is a house over across the river. It's a little house back in the corner here.
Yeah, same idea, even if it's not exact.
Yeah, Titanic, I kidnapped you. Sorry. You're free to run away in fear. You can flee, but then we go to this road, the main road running up here. You know, you've got the little roundy roof, which is really spot on. Oh, what they don't have is there's this little fountain right as you walk in. I'm gonna actually bring up that little. Now I gotta go all the way to the top of the pictures again. They have this fountain as you walk in, which is really intriguing. Yeah, while I'm trying to do things, I don't speak, because it gets really weird when I'm trying to. All right. Whoops. Did I not? I closed the wrong picture. Oh, okay. Let me try that again. Sorry about that.
Dumbo and Aldwych neighborhoods? Talking about Hikari's comment.
Oh, huh?
Hikari says it's cool when games do this. BDO, Assassin's Creed games, the Dumbo and Aldwych neighborhoods in Secret World.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a part when you go to, like, New York, or like, you can actually go stand in the exact spot. You can see the bridge going across. You can see the park corner. I did that, and you're like, holy crap, this is right where it is in game. Yeah, it absolutely is. And it's something special. And I'll tell you guys, this town, so you have to stay in Sarlacc. You can't act Sarlat. You can't stay in, we'll just call it real Heidel, because it's easier for me to say than the actual city name, right? You stay down 30 minutes away, which is just down thing in Sarlat. And they have boasted about how much tourism business they get from Black Desert players all over the world. That it really it's bolstered their tourism. Holy cow. Aldwych is based on Aldwych. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes it. Yeah, those are so phenomenal. Now, if I ever get to go to Seoul, I'm going to go see if Seoul has any neighborhoods just like...
I bet they do.
Yeah, so this fountain is not in game. I was kind of hoping to see this fountain in game, but it's not here. I love how it's
in
like...
now, by the way.
Oh, sweet. I like how they're like, don't drink. But it's got the name of the city. It's got its... founding, you know. Anyway, I thought that was really cool. Yeah. All right, what's the next picture we're going to pull up? We're going to pull up walking, starting on the main road. Now, this one has a lot of people in it, so I wasn't able to get a good picture of one of Sans people. It just, there were a lot of Black Desert people there. There were press people. There were the players. So yeah, you couldn't really get... so that is starting to walk up the road. So we've passed this little bit. Now, do you guys see the roads? I mean, this is what the roads... I will tell you that this road is wider than the road was in life. And then as soon as we get on the smaller ones, the not main road, yeah, they're like 3 people wide. I mean, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not a whole lot. They were teeny tiny. And this is exactly what the roads look like, except that these cobblestones are a lot flatter. They're flat in game. They're not flat in real life. They look like somebody just took a whole bunch of fist-sized rocks, dumped them down, and squished them down in some putty a bit. And let me tell you, when those things get wet, you start sliding downhill. And of course, the only day it rained in France was the castle trip day. It was beautiful the day before, it was beautiful the day after, but it was raining on us and cloudy that day. And when you got to the really steep roads, oh my gosh, it actually was a bit frightening, because you start to slip back and you're like, no, 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 no. Please no.
Were there a lot of people in real life like running into each other and stumbling and going, oof?
No, because everybody's walking super carefully. One guy was walking down carrying a baby, and I'm just like, oh, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. And he's like carefully trying to step little bit by little bit. And so as you guys can see, there's the house with the dormers, just like over in the picture. It would be that one. And you can see to the side the Forge Master right there. You can actually see him just on the left side of the picture. So this is about the exact spot we were when I took the picture. Nope. I'm at this doorway. You can even see the corner of this doorway in the picture. So there's all the people. Okay, if we go first person, and you can see the view. Oh, see, it pulls it out. So there, yeah, there's that corner. There's the room with the dormers. Yeah, I can't do that first person anymore. That kills me. But there's the bit of the doorway. I keep trying to pan the picture to show you the photograph, but it doesn't work that way. Oh, is that you behind me, Kat?
Yep.
I recognize you.
I'm actually wearing the outfit like the one cosplayer in your photo was wearing.
Yes. So, isn't this really cool? I mean, right there. The only thing that I don't see in the real life picture is that cool gargoyle on the corner, right? But you've actually got the Forge guy. Now, what is fascinating is if you had service, unfortunately, I did not pay to have data while I was overseas because I can't really afford that. But they had cutouts with QR codes, and I'll show you. And these QR codes, when you clicked on it, it brought up the in-game image. I mean, not just this great big cutout, but it brings up the in-game image, and you can actually put the in-game image right in the spot where it's supposed to be and take a photograph. And in fact, I'm gonna have to... I have one of the... one of my companions that was there was able to do that. And she took a picture of the statue up where we're gonna be. So you can see, there he is. You used the scan code down here, and then you placed him right in front, which is right there. I don't know. That was just adding some realism. That was freaking awesome. Now, in order to have the file up, I have to keep jumping back so I can see chat, so I can go back. Was Tecton available at night? And hello. Let's see.
Yeah, in game he closes up shop at nighttime.
Yeah. So his big old cutout was there, At night, we all had to leave. So, but that was super neat. I didn't get to do it though, because mine was just all, sorry, can't find this page, because I didn't have the data, which made that part a little bit of a bummer, but don't be greedy about money. All right, yeah, see how this doesn't look like much of a slope? The first road was not so bad. And then all the roads after that were way, way bad. All right, let's come over. Let's see the next picture I'm going to inflict upon you all. Let's see if I can find this one. I'm doing these. So these are, I'm going through the order that I took them in. So they're in the order of the walk. So let's see if we can find this next one, actually. See if we can find. So that one was still coming up a bit, and it was right at the turn, I think. Oh, there it is. It's a bit different, but there's, yeah. You just don't get as good of a view unless I stay third person. So there's the house. Not quite the same, but, you know, it's still got the stone and the... So that's the turn in that road. Ow. Roads going up, super freaking narrow. Yep, that is exactly a thing, my friends. That is... That is the entirety of... Let's see. We'll just go to the next shot here. Open one shot, close the next. Open one shot, close the next. I mean, look at that. Bloop. Looks pretty darn similar, don't you think? Not nearly. So one thing they were talking to me about is because the game, of course, is not 3D, right? That you can't... I was talking about how this Heidel is not nearly as steep as the other Heidel. I mean, can you guys see that in the picture? I don't even know if you can see from the picture, but it just... That's a very short piece of road. That's how high... That's how steep they get. And he's like, yeah, you can't really translate that in the game as well. Let's see, I wonder if you guys can see... Oh, I actually have a picture of the road later. If I come to the picture and... Can I make it bigger?
I'm sorry, we couldn't make roads that steep in the game. It was too unrealistic.
Yeah. I mean, here... See, the main road had these flatter cobblestones, but as soon as you got on the smaller ones, I mean, look at that. Those were not flat little... Let's see if I can get a closer look. So, in the game, they didn't really change the road, but the main road versus the side roads had that distinct change. Look at that. That just... Oh my gosh. Oh, man. And yes, and the water did run down these.
Didn't look like people had their laundry out across the alleyway, though.
Not in this picture. Alright, what's the next one? Oh, I think this is the one just across the way, but I don't know that this... I don't know that this one matches up very well. We'll take a look anyway, because we're comparing and contrasting. We're not just So that is if instead of turning right, we turned left. See, that looks way wider. Actually, the house looks very similar though. Look at the two different roof sizes. Yeah, definitely not nearly as steep. Oh, man. At least I should make sure before I'm speaking that it's showing the right one. Yeah, it is. So yeah, this house is right there. I don't see barrels in the way. But if you do look on the bottom, it's not a barrel, but there is a jug of some sort. Planter juggy thing. Let me see, what exactly? Yeah, oh yeah, it's a planter. So you don't have the barrels, but you have planter. Alright. Okay, so this I think just goes out. Yeah, this is along the wall. Although they do have more little, see, more little paths. Oh, I bet I know where that is. But the place we walked... Let's see, did we go a little farther? I'm not sure I can find the inn. Unless that's exactly what this is. Yeah, this might be close to...
No, in game there's an inn inside the castle area here.
Yeah, it may be on the inside. So we're gonna have to start looking for these spots.
Let me show you the spot I was just looking at.
Hold on, let me bring up the picture though. All right, so that's what we're looking for right now. And that was on the road right barely up from this corner. So position-wise, it would have been right here. This one. Boy, I'm just getting run over like crazy. All right, so you think one right inside in here? Wait, you didn't go anywhere. There you are.
Yeah.
And then we have to run back down.
Show-offs are no fun, Queek. I am the greatest.
Yeah, this might fit right into it. That very well could be that.
Okay, so in game there's this inn and there's the one that's down near the water.
Oops, where did I end up? And how they have these little narrow little alleys and yep. Keep going with houses. So we ended up walking up, going up this way. Let's see if I can go find... So this is where we started our journey. See, it came around the corner, started going up. We had little signs telling us the Heidel ball. There's the... If you look behind the clothes that are hanging, you can actually see the pointed roof that is in there. This is really fascinating. Oh, stop trying to fight everybody. So you've got the little peaked roof, and you got the peaked roof back. Oops. I'm moving stuff on accident. Of course, there aren't the no stroller signs or, you know, careful walking. Let's see. We even have some, you know... Whoops. Opened it with the wrong thing. So you have some NPCs. Oh, I think it's showing the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to show the vertical one. Uh-oh. I messed it up. Somehow it's not wanting to show the correct one. Oh, no! Oh, but if I close that, what's going to happen? There we go. So there were a number of people helping out that were also dressed up besides the cosplayers. And he was running one of the games at the bottom. Actually, that was set up right in this spot with some tables and... Of course, I love taking pictures of people that are dressed up. Oh, yeah, the real city on the water thing actually had it spelled out in Roman numerals too. I will give you the link to today's post again, as well as the link to the gallery. Actually, that has a link in the gallery, to the gallery, and the gallery has a link to the wiki page of the city, which, let me tell you, I was just sitting there drooling the whole time. All right, let's see if I got the horizontal picture to work. Yes. All right, so here we go. We're just still running up Heidel ball. I'm almost scared of going too far because, yeah, and little branches. Yep, there were little branches everywhere. So this one, I don't think this is the right area. I mean, obviously it's not true to form, but there's one picture coming up that's a bunch of houses. Oh, and I also want to see if I can find the metal grate. Okay, oh, no, I haven't gotten to there yet, so... Let's see. This one might be more what the hotel is now, I think. It's going up the little side road. So I think this is the one that we were just looking at as maybe the hotel. It's right where you had to do this switchback right here. and come along up here. I think this is the same positioning as, And then the place, oh, so lots of little houses,
That picture kind of looks like that road that we were just on that's in-game is more inside the castle area.
yeah. It's let's see if we can pop in and, yeah, that one. Although there aren't steps up to it where we are, but, so if you come along here, see the hotel and the little house. Not little, that's not a little house. So, you're right, it really does look like this road. Then I'm trying to remember when I turned, yeah. Trying to remember each time I turned, I didn't go down a lot of side roads. But... Pretty this does look a bit like that one, doesn't it? So this would have been... Oh, now to come across... Not sure if I can find this spot, though. It was just turned down one of the alleys. You know, just a house, the housing still. So that could almost be like any spot, right? Like that could be just right here.
Where I'm standing, it's kind of similar to your picture. With the wooden fence.
Oh.
If you ignore the in-game fountain.
Yeah, we're actually getting close to that statue in just a moment. So this may be... Oh, and there's something about the roofs. I don't think they mirrored it here. The rooftops. Oh, hello, kite with a snap string up there. Oh.
Yeah, those are for one of the daily quests, I think.
Yeah, on the castle, that little scorchy, dirty mark up near the top. Yeah, that's actually a thing on the castle. So here, I'll show you a picture of the rooftops. They are... they look kind of like what Spanish tile looks like. I call it Spanish tile. That's a lot of what was used in California. But... Uh-oh. I didn't close the other picture, so it didn't switch yet. But flowers are growing on it. Flowers and moss. I mean... So I don't quite see that as a rooftop bit here. They do the shape of the roof a little bit. See, it's got the little rounded tiles a bit.
Honestly, that picture you just took looks a lot more like the houses in Velia in game.
It could be.
With the flatter tiled roof like that. I think they copied some of that style over in Velia.
Giuliano, let's see. Oh, there's a conversation going with chat. pretty sure at some point there were more players in Heidel than inhabitants in the real one. Yes, yes. All right, now we're getting closer up to the fountain. I'm just gonna show a couple of fun ones because they're gorgeous. Yep, this is just somebody's house. Just a little house. You get a little flat area, little courtyard. So, not exactly sure where that might be hiding. It might be up this way. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. More switchbacks. See how it just flattens out for a moment for houses? I think this is supposed to be the final road up. Oh, but then not only do you get the final road, but you have the final road and then you get stairs.
Do they have the capped over well in real life?
I don't think so.
Like this one here?
I do not recall seeing one, but if it was behind a wall of somebody's home, then I would have missed that.
I mean, it's obvious a lot of this is they've copied the feel of the place.
It is here! They do have it! Oh, snap! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to that picture next. We're skipping over a couple. Because... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I so wondered if this would be in game. I am totally excited that this is really in game. So I keep doing skills that I don't mean to, but look, there's just this area with this iron bars and gate. Cute little cubby. It really is in game. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Never seen anyone as happy to see a dungeon. Heck yeah. Dungeons are awesome, man. Dungeons are the best. Holy cow. Oh, wow.
It's probably like access to the real life sewers or something.
Oh, let's, gotta close that one down. Yeah. It's just, no, I mean, it's blank. It's just a room back there. I mean, I wondered if that was where the townspeople just threw somebody who, you know, drunk for the night or, you know, causing a disturbance. Like, there you go. That's where you're gonna hang out. It's just a little room. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so great. Oh. But that's just that you're seeing things in game. You're seeing things in life that you see in game, and you could run and check them out. So next this was one of the next QR codes where you could put the in-game picture. If I have to, it's on my phone, so I'm not sure if I can easily, it did not transfer like the other things did. I will have to go look for it. But what I can do is, so this is the actual picture. This is the real fountain. I'll show you guys.
Don't you worry, sister.
That is the real point when you come up
Get tired.
to here.
You mean
The clouds. Very deaf.
And this actually has
Isabel.
more places to
Tilly-fally.
walk around.
Isn't there something bigger?
It's actually a
I'll make you the guest of
stop
honor.
point in
Good.
Really?
real life.
Good.
Even I never caught a dragon. More.
Oh, here we go. Here's the little, you know, here you got the houses stepped up and so you, this is the direction we came up, I think. Okay, so there are two ways. There's you come up this way and
You have to sing it loudly.
then I'll show you guys the view. Let's see if I can pull up. So it's a picture that was shared with me because I couldn't, you know, put the item in with the QR code. Let me see if I can bring it up though.
Dragons are tilly-fally. Wasn't there something bigger?
Great talent.
Oh, good heavens. This is a lot of pictures to go through. All right. Oh, I gotta go to the bottom. Should have the shared pictures in here.
You have to sing it loudly.
Come on.
You mean the dragon?
I'm quickly scrolling through stuff, trying to find. All right, it would be before we were in the castle. So it should be right around.
Sing more. More.
No, it's not showing. She shared it in WhatsApp, so it's
Caught a
so I own
Great
the picture.
talent.
I mean, I own the picture. I have the picture, but apparently I just can't figure out where it downloaded those.
Aren't they coming to the ball?
Figure out and put them on the stream post later.
man.
In the
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna have to take it, save it, then email it to myself so that it's on the computer then. But what I can show you instead is the view from right up there. Or I will show this one and then try to scroll into it.
Skip for Heidel. My heart's aching.
My heart's aching. So here you can actually see
Dragons are
how she
tilly-fally.
took the picture,
Wasn't there something bigger?
and I actually took a picture of her putting the picture in so that, you know, and I can zoom in on it too, so you can probably see it better. A little bit.
How can you catch a dragon?
So there, she took the QR code and then
Great
placed
talent.
it over the statue, and it's the in-game statue.
Sing more. More.
And you can spin it all around and all that good stuff.
They don't even get tired.
Let's do the view from up here. See how much the view mishes with it. Mixes, mashes, whatever. Let's use.
You mean the dragon?
So that is the view. As you can see, there are people walking on the path underneath.
Dragons are tilly-fally.
My heart's
So we
aching.
go
Wasn't there
forward.
something bigger?
You can see there's...
Me in.
Yeah, that's not much of a path below. But,
Tomorrow I'll send
see,
you a dress
there
as
are
a
mountains and stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, that's a pretty screenshot. Hello, kitty. Oh my goodness. And that's actually kind of what it looked like when we were... I don't have a picture of that though, sorry.
Would you like to join me for the ball that's going to be held soon?
Oh, the ball? The Heidel ball? Why, sure. I'd love to go back and see the Heidel ball again. Not sure I could find this spot, but as you continue the run upwards, then we end up with... Now, this is where you can start seeing how freaking narrow things start getting.
I'll make you the guest of honor.
Narrow, narrow, narrow. Let's see, we came up the one road. Yeah, I don't think any of that keeps going. So if we came up that road, then it would move us up this road. See, this looks totally wide compared to what it was in real life. Oh, this is looking about the right steepness. Yeah, this is what the trek up to the castle was like. And that view was having turned around. Oh, you can see the flatten out, get a nice little house here. Alright, so we've run through this way. I think we're getting to just the castle. Yeah, I don't think I can find this particular spot.
Probably to do with how they had to reshape the castle in game.
Yeah, we're not even up to the castle yet. There are more houses, and I really like this area. Maybe halfway up was this one, which is you can find the archway and iron doors. So most of the archways are actually coming into the city here, so... But that doesn't... Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can actually get into the castle in game.
I don't think so. Well, honestly, I don't know, but I didn't think you could.
Yet to come.
Such pretty necklaces.
And there was this one set of, this little two grouping of houses. Oh. Seriously, I just really loved taking lots and lots of pictures. Yeah, so I don't think we can find this except for basically the entrances to the game, out to the city. But yeah, see, so there are some archway gates and stuff, but they're coming into this part of the castle. So you have the city, a little bit of village down there, and then we've got village up here.
Yup.
Oh, I haven't changed. I really liked this little bit of houses. But so basically just be some little bit of the, you know, the residential areas as you run through. See, so here we've got the archway actually looks pretty similar. You know, but archways are kind of archways. Let's see what else we might have. There is this building, which was actually had signs about, you know, you can't go in because it's not, it's being remodeled or what have you. So see, that has has red roofs. Yeah, there's a little sign down in the corner. I don't see any really big.
Look at that dull blade.
I mean, not this one specifically, but
Oh, this looks like that house.
yeah, but this also matched one of the others. But see, the style very, very similar. And then one place I really liked running into was this little hidden garden. Little gate, little fence, little grassy garden behind it. There have been kind of a few of those little bits here and there. There was a wooden fence down at the bottom. Look at this. Just run up here and... Yeah, it's like, as you're going through the town, it's like, who lives here? Who lives here? I'm like not paying attention to much in game, just running around. Oh, I gotta get through. And there are the views and the... Whoops. Wrong window. Oh, this is a bit of the side of the castle just starting to go up. So that's where things are not going to be as similar anymore because they specifically said they did not make the castle to match. So this view is actually a side. You have to go out for that, I guess. Yeah, and there was a big drawbridge. Oh yeah, you can't really get a view out here. Oh, here we go. Ha! Gonna see the castle from behind. So, just kind of end up on a few castle views here. Wait a minute, there's a doorway over there. I'm gonna have to give that a try. And then... Oh, here. I'm curious now. Let's go running over here. I've got to tell you, I've never actually run over this direction.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I don't think I've ever run up over here.
How long have I been here and I have never come in this spot on this side before?
I don't think there's like any quest or anything that ever leads you over here.
Oh, see, right here is not perfect, but I do have a spot that... Actually, that matches... You won't be able to see it as well. But it's going into the castle. Going up. And then right over here is a little... Oh my goodness. See if I can go find it. One of the better pictures of it anyway. There it is. Oh, it's a flat picture, so... Alright, well, I'll do the one of the actual castle here first for a moment. So that's the front of the castle. Those are all Black Desert banners they put on everywhere. And all down the side. So that's... I guess I kind of have to run out again to get a good view of the castle. Oh, excuse me. Oh, coughing fits. Let's see. The other one I was showing you inside. It's... They actually put the horses in it. So, going up those steps and right to the side of those steps underneath there. So, back behind, those are the steps, which is actually a ramp in game. And then got little horse area. And, okay, so this was false advertising. I gotta show you guys this one. Totally false advertising. Let's see if I can find it.
Cutout, I think, is of the stable master NPC that's down by the river.
He's down by the river. But I don't want to run all the way down to the river. Well, I guess it's not that far. But as far as positioning, that's where that worked. Let's see.
Oh.
Ta-da! Looky who we have here.
I guess there's a similar one down by the river.
Oh, yeah. It's like, sorry, dude, your place was turned into the bathrooms. And then there are some fun spots. Like, you go to... You're walking through the castle. And you just come across... like, the guards. They put pictures up of the guards that are just standing... You know, they're like, ah! See, we've got some NPCs for you. Let's see, one of the other... Yeah, I think the only other castle ones... Oh, I was trying to find the false advertising picture. Come on, it's right in... There it is. If I'm gonna ever cosplay Black Desert Online, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you, but even the head of the whole PR event was... We were questioning how they dropped the ball on this one. And anyone who's played the game is going to understand this, of course. So... There's a parked horse. What is missing from that parked horse?
A parking sign.
Great big neon flashing parking sign. Yes. We're like, this is not true to game without the big flashing parking sign. I mean, come on. So, yeah. So I'm going to, if I ever cosplay, go to one of these again, I'm going to get me a little hobby horse, you know? The little stick horse. And I'm going to have a big neon parking sign for it. That parking sign is absolutely horrific. Seriously, you're like, there is so much beauty to this game. And then they do that? What? So that was totally missing. Now, the rest, like, the church, I'll show you guys the picture of the upper part. You saw from down below, so that was the back side? No, front side? Maybe this is considered the back side. I'll show you all the church. That is, it's in the keep, but it's at the edge of the keep on the outside wall. And then most of the rest of it is just interior shots. And obviously we can't go wandering through the interior. But you can, of course, check out the gallery, which has a lot more of these pictures. Some of them that we don't have, because obviously, I seriously took over 360 pictures. But I can't put that many up. I shrunk them way down to a normal 1024. I saved them as JPEGs. I saved them not at 100%, but down. Because, you know, I can't kill our entire site by uploading 20 bajillion pictures. I kind of think I might be one of the reasons we fill up on space in our... That's just, you know. But so just one of the fascinating things coming across, right along the castle wall, you're going in. Yeah, they have these little tiny iron rooms, and just like that doorway is as narrow as you think it looks. It is puny. I'm like, okay, can you even open that door? Can people walk in there? We'll do, so all the rest of the stuff I have is pretty much inside or views from the rooftop, but you can see a lot of that stuff in the gallery. For fun, I'm gonna share a story with y'all. So we were busy talking about, they asked staff, the press, they could leave their bags in this one room. We had to move out of the press room, which, by the way, there were movies filmed in that press room. And along the one wall is where you had the straw. And it had tack hookups, and I mean, pretty incredible. But I have a little bag, and it's, oh my gosh. Hang on, I gotta get rid of this cough. And I kept my little, it's a little purse backpack. I kept it on my back. And they're like, oh, you're gonna keep it on you. One of the other folks were asking. I'm like, yeah, I just, it's an anxiety thing for me. I don't like leaving my stuff anywhere. And I said, because the weirdest things happen to me. All right. If things can go wrong that wouldn't go wrong for other people, it will for me, like my house getting hit by lightning. Or I said a breeze could come up in that almost enclosed room, hit my little bag, knock it to the floor, and shatter my computer. That's the way things work for me. That's my kind of weird luck. And we were laughing about it, and she's like, oh, really? And I start wobbling, okay? I'm wobbling. I'm like, well, there is not an earthquake going on. What the heck? We look down. There's the church. Okay, I don't think I showed you the church yet. So that is the church, and oh, I will show you an go look at the inside pictures of the church. Holy freaking phenomenal. We had a concert there. I'll be talking about the concert in the article, so keep an eye out for this article, folks. So that's a look of the church from the back. And let's see. So, about the wobbling story. Okay. So, oh, see, now it's going to be a pain in the butt. Look down. Look down. Where I'm standing is the one single cobblestone in that entire village that is loose and not connected down in the dirt anymore. And guess who was standing on it? The entire castle, the entire village. I'm talking about my weird luck with things breaking and going wrong, and I am standing on the only loose cobblestone that exists. It was, oh my gosh. I mean, at that point, she looked down, and I looked down at it, like, and she's like, wow, you really do have a special kind of luck. And then that was kind of a joke the whole rest of the time that, yeah, I broke, you know, even I can even break the road, right? Yes, MJ Breaker of France. Crinkle, I can't understand why they never introduced an option to turn off the big glowy parking sign. At least there was, yeah, no, I have never seen one. So, yeah, so there's the funny cobblestone story for y'all. I was gonna leave you with a picture. No, that's my house. I don't want to leave you with a picture of my house. So skip that. Skip that. Oh, and castles do have windy turret stairs. Windy, definitely go look at those pictures. I took a number of them of different angles, and it's really cool. And yes, it does give you some special kind of vertigo when you're staring down at the spiral. I can't find the picture I was gonna leave with. Oh, this one is inside. So also, it was raining while we were in there, and a bit chilly, especially for most folks. This is an open. This is inside the castle, a whole open area, rain pouring. You know, outside where we were, the one room we're in, and then this is just another bit of the room, a whole open air balcony, and then there's this. They have this one really cool furnished room that is in the gallery, so check that out. I seriously can't find the one that I was... Oh, there it is. There it goes. We'll leave with this one. This is an interior shot. Not that we can get inside the castle, really. Nope. Not that one. Gotta close that window. And now it's getting all dark, so... so there you have that. That is an interior picture of the castle. And that is inside... That is actually inside our press room on the side. You see there's numerous places where there are iron gates barring you going anywhere. And yes, those are real weapons that are stationed all over this room. And I just looked at it. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they won't let me take that on the plane. So, May, June, very rainy in France this year. Yet only on the one day we went to the castle. The other 2 days were so beautiful. And it was a heat wave. 95% humidity. 90 degrees. Like, hello. I do not need to be trying to live through this. Yeah, I don't think I could find a room in-game inside the castle to match up with that. We can go and give it a try. I have entered a safe zone. Yeah, but you look at that and how it was created, and you think back to all those the incline of the walk, the switchback, you know. Of course, you're going to need that to go 500 feet in elevation up in a, you know, very short piece of landscape. But just imagine the people who then tried to lay siege. All right, yeah, and I did walk through a big gate like this. Sorry, it's dark now because it's nighttime. Into the courtyard. In fact, this is probably the look of the one that we did. Walked in. Oh my gosh. Oh, look! The church! I mean, it's not really the church, but it actually looks like the church. That looks a bit like the church. Oh, heck yeah. This looks like one of the views I've had. Guys, remember the view from up by the statue? Wow. I think this is absolutely crazy that I did not know you could actually... How many actuallys will MJ put in a single sentence? Tune in for... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so there's the whole town from up here. Oh, you trying to jump down, Cat?
No, I was just trying to get on the wall so I could get a nice view of the in-game church from up here.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. I'm gonna get lost in the castle here. Not that I mind. Oh, so neat. So neat. There we go. And that's the in-game picture we'll leave with here. I totally forget how to make your UI go away. Should remember this stuff, but I don't.
You know, there's some special way to do screenshots in this game that I can't remember how to do.
Does the photo mode chat suggested take the UI away, or is that just...
Photo mode. Control you! I was controlling all sorts of stuff. And... there we go. Bring the moon back. Wow, that's fuzzy. Well, that's not fun. It made it fuzzy.
Doesn't photo mode have like weird overlays you can turn on and off?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of that stuff, but so folks, that is the end. There are a lot more pictures and pictures from inside the castle, but to look at those, you're gonna have to go check it out on site. I did pare it down to like 83 pictures out of the 360 something. So it is there. I will give you a link to the stream post. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts of today's stream. A very different type of stream. And I want to hear what you thought about it. Put it there in the chat for the stream post so that it's something we can continue to look at and continue the conversations about. And of course, there is also in there the link to... I just scrolled past today's daily grind, which made me stop for a second. I'm going to get you the link. It was in the morning, so I'm still having to scroll for it. Oh, what the heck? I'll just use the link that's inside the stream post. That takes you right to the gallery. And of course, you can let us know what you think about the different pictures and stuff in there. Like I said, the city drone shots were not mine. There was in the gallery at the end, there is, well, I guess I moved it from the end. Excuse me. There is one village picture, which I didn't show today, and one picture from the front of the keynote address. Those 4 pictures are not mine. All the rest are. No, I did not have a drone, and no, I could not fly up in the sky to get the night picture. Didn't happen. But please let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of them. And if you enjoyed this little tour of Heidel and real life Heidel, which is pronunciation notwithstanding, Baynak at Kazanak. All you French people, feel free to correct me. I'm totally okay with that. But that was my best. Actually, I think if I go to the wiki, it gives me a kind of pronunciation. Well, okay, I don't know what sound that makes. Baynak E. E, not et. Okay. Baynak E. Kaznak. Kaznak. My pronunciation was great. Oh, thank you. I do not attempt this name without looking at it. Straight at it, because I cannot keep it in my mind for the life of me. If you guys actually go to the post, it'll give you a link to the wiki, and you can see a daytime picture. And the second you look at that, you do go, oh my gosh, that's Heidel. It really is. And I'm telling you all, if I were to rate events that I've been to, this one really does go near the top. Yes, the walk for someone whose health is struggling was really hard, but I stopped and took a lot of pictures, so that helped me. The one super, super depressing thing was they had actually, if you remember back, probably not, but look through the pictures, and there's a picture of the church from up top in this grassy area. Well, it was a huge grassy area. We were supposed to eat on that. And that is the up at the top. So you look out over the castle walls, all directions, to all the land surrounding. We were supposed to eat dinner at sunset there. But the rain made us move indoors. We ended up eating where the horse was without the parking sign, man. So that was, I've got to say, that was like the only disappointing thing, was learning that was part of the plan that had to get scrapped because it was raining. And, you know, personally, I'm like, I'll sit there and eat in the rain, but maybe no one else would. I didn't learn about that till the day after. Made me sad. But what an experience. It was absolutely phenomenal. One, I love castles. So just being able to go to a castle and a real live inhabited castle village was a seriously rare, special, magical thing. And the fact that it was off of Heidel. So while you're walking on these paths, your brain is going, okay, is this in the game? Can you see this there? And some of them were. Some of them I didn't remember until I got back here and did this tour today and went, oh my goodness, that building with the, you know, octagon roof is right there front and center. And that's just very exciting. There have been so many, many times I have wanted to go through areas in games because they're beautiful or interesting. And, I mean, you can't. They're made up places, right? This was a chance for me to actually go somewhere in-game, and I can't describe to you how really cool that was. So, I want to thank Kat and Tanik for joining me in here, and Kat helping run around and see if we could find some spots that matched the housing. And for all of you for coming and being a part of this with me, taking this tour. I hope you had some fun. I had a lot of fun picking out the places alongside each other. That was really neat. And I just hope you enjoyed. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Feel free to check out the gallery. Keep an eye on the site because the bigger written pieces are going to be dropping here this weekend, beginning of next week. And just talking about the experience, some of the stuff I learned in talking with the devs, that kind of stuff. So have a good one, everybody. Please stay safe, stay cool if you're able to. We've had a massive rainstorm today, so no watering the garden for me. Yeah. And, you know, fitting, I guess. No rain except for the day that I'm talking about the trip where it rained on the only day I was on the... Yeah, okay. Thank you, universe, for bringing that all together. Have a good one, everybody. I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember, tomorrow, Final Fantasy with Chris. And then the calendar will very soon have the rest of next week's streams I'm doing on it. So take care, and we'll see you next time.